Philadelphia, are you ready?
They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome everybody to Brotherly Love Wrestling, and this is our Essential series. And today our subject is The Undertaker.
I wish I could do the eye roll back thing. That's one thing I can't do.
Neither. Wow. No, you really can't do it.
By doing it?
No. Not even.
Bees.
No. Not even close. You do a lot of impressions well. That's not one of them.
Yeah, I can't do the eye thing. It's
No.
weird.
So we got top 5 of The Undertaker, the Essential Undertaker.
Yes.
How
am I booking it?
I just think how
do we do
difficult
5?
How difficult this is going to be to put those.
It's a
5
very long career. Towards the very end, not good.
Yeah.
But towards the kind of end, real good.
Yeah, I mean,
and then there's generations.
There's all kinds. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole lot.
He's got a long fucking career. This is the longest one. This is the longest career that I think we've done so far. So that's what makes this so freaking hard.
You're right. Yeah, this is.
As that he's over 30 years?
I think so.
Well, what year are we in?
This is 2022.
Okay. So didn't he debut? I mean, he's been technically wrestling since the early 80s, late 70s?
No.
Early 80s?
No. I think it's like more the mid 80s, early 90s. Yeah. He debuted in
He
WWE.
looks like he's 108.
Yeah. But no, he's not early 70s. No,
he's early 70s in my book.
No,
late 70s, early 80s. He started wrestling when he was like 10. Come on, man.
Anyway.
Of course he did.
Anyway, so we don't know who's going first yet, so we're going to rock, paper, scissors. One time, winner take all.
The old CM Punk. Get it going. Get it going.
Good.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right?
Yes. And when we say shoot,
we shoot.
Exactly. Good
Gun
thing
beats
we're
all.
Good. Good. Yeah. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes! Damn it! Son of a
I am undefeated against you.
For those listening, he drew scissors, I drew paper.
I thought you were going to go rock. I had this thought out during the day earlier.
Wow, you put a lot of thought into this.
I did, because I knew this is what it was going to come down to. And I don't know what made me pick scissors. I went with a whim. I think you thought that I was going to go hard and go rock.
I did think you were going to go rock. I did.
That was my initial thought today. I was like, I bet you he thinks I'm throwing rock. And then I thought that you thought that I was throwing rock, so you were going to throw rock. So I was nervous about the scissors.
I love that you actually had this as a thought today.
Yes. Sometimes you need to keep yourself preoccupied at work when you just stop. You don't want to think for a minute. So you think about stupid shit like that. Lo and behold, those thoughts have flourished into a victory.
Now that you won, you get to pick. Do you want 3 or do you want the 2?
I want 3.
Okay.
I don't want to torture myself with only having 2 because I know that you've screwed me. Probably, how many of these have we done? Maybe 6?
12.
12 of the essentials?
I think 11. Oh, I think we're at 11.
This is
12, something like that.
Oh, you screwed me at least 50% then.
At least 6 times.
At least. Or you've picked one.
I think it might be on the better side of 70, 80%.
Yeah, I know the NXT one was a complete train wreck. We were not on the same page at all. There was a lot more matches to go from, but I don't think that either one of us are going to be unhappy with each other's picks. Though
I agree.
A pick might make it that you don't think was better than yours.
Yeah, I get that. I agree. Well, you have 3, so you start off. You can go first.
All right. Do I knock out an easy one right away? Like a shoe-in? It's made another show.
How many of those can you say that about that it's a shoe-in? Everyone we're going to talk about.
Oh, shit, that's right. This one might not be a shoe-in. Actually, it has to be. It's one of the most memorable moments that sticks out in my head from holy shit moments. Holy shit moments in wrestling.
Whoa. Now we're talking matches, not just moments. The match has to be as big as the moment.
The match is as big as the moment. But when you think of holy shit moments, you think of this in particular part of the match.
You're worrying me, but go ahead.
Oh, this should not worry you.
Go ahead.
It made another list. Does that help you?
Yes, it does. Okay. So it completely swerved me back into where I thought it was.
Taker, Mankind, Hell in a Cell. I mean, just the sheer.
I actually took that off of my list.
For Taker matches, for me, I think that this is one of my most memorable of Taker matches, especially because I'm younger and I'm a kid, and I wanted to take one from where I was a kid, like younger.
I get you.
Like teenager.
Yeah.
So a couple of my other ones, I'm an adult at this point, or I'm a young adult. My other ones that I want to pick, but there's also one other one from my childhood. So there is,
Jesus
like
Christ.
I said, this could go either way, but I felt like this one, and I'm glad that I picked it because you took it off of your list.
I wouldn't have put it on my list.
And I didn't want to save it for last because I could have used it as my throwaway for last, but I have a feeling it's going to heat up pretty quick.
I would probably put that like 6th past all the ones I have on my list before I would even put it on there, because
I'd have this one at like almost 2.
My reasoning is, yes, of course, the holy shit moments, but that is more of a Mankind match than it is Taker doing really anything other than throwing him off the top and chokeslamming him through. Like, it's not like it's this amazing match. Now,
no, but it sticks out just as much for Taker as it does Mankind.
I don't think it does.
I mean, Mankind's tooth going into his nose. I mean, he's got a lot more visual.
Yeah. I don't know. As far as the entire match, I feel like it's and I'm not saying this in a bad way, a Mankind spot fest.
But it was because of Taker that this elevated Mankind so much more. It was because of who he was in the ring with.
No, I agree.
Believe me, this did eons more for Mankind.
Yeah.
But it was because of who he was in there with.
True. I mean, yeah.
It wouldn't have been had he been in the ring with anybody else, it wouldn't have been this iconic.
The only reason I'm saying it, and I can't believe I'm arguing against this match because I love this.
You're
match.
Such an asshole.
But the thing is, I look at what I have, and I'm looking at.
All right, well, guess what? One of them's not making it.
I know that.
Sucker. You should have been better at rock, paper, scissors.
No, that's okay. But I'm just saying, I feel like as a match and what I look for in a match, don't get me wrong, that's one of my favorite matches all time. But I'm talking actually in-ring work of a match. This seemed more of a traffic accident in the best possible way.
Yes, but sometimes they cause fucking gaper delays, and this was a fucking long gaper delay.
Yeah, all right, I'm just gonna stop arguing.
I mean, your argument is valid, but it's not right.
All right, second one, and
your first pick. Second,
it's like I wanted
which one you want to put on there. Just do it.
Yeah, because I don't want to leave.
Because if you don't,
yeah,
I might not.
Exactly, that's my point.
But here's the thing, though. I probably will.
All right. I know you're going to put one of these on there, so I'm not going to put that on there because I can guarantee it's going on. So that one I can eliminate. So this one I'm going to do SummerSlam 2008 against Edge.
Oh, man. You know what sucks? Is now one of mine's not going to make it.
Yes!
Because you did this.
Yes.
Again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know what? I have the last pick, my friend.
That's okay. I only need one more, and I have it. I'm good. I know
I have two more.
Yeah.
All right. You already have your next one?
Yeah.
So if I leave it up to you,
I'm going to put it in.
Okay.
You don't even have to worry about that.
Okay. Edge versus Undertaker 2008. This is more like, what was this, Biker Taker?
In 08.
Well, what was the match? Go ahead, describe it to me. This is on your freaking list.
Sorry.
That's
Got
all right.
distracted. No. In 08, yeah, he was returned as the Deadman. He was already the Deadman again, yes. It wasn't Biker Taker. But it was that kind of in between.
I always get my freaking this was Taker, but he had the gloves and
yes. Yeah.
MMA Taker.
Yes. But like
MMA Maker. Taker.
I think as far as like one of those matches that will get forgotten because of the bigger name matches later in his career, like Edge Taker, and that point in Edge, the rated R superstar Edge, it just, you want to again talk about what it did for someone's career like Foley, like that seal of approval, which he has done for a ton of wrestlers.
Yeah.
For this one for Edge was huge, and it was still like, I mean, if it whatever his prime is, like prime Taker, like
yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out like prime Taker. Like, was it? There was a point.
It's hard to pick.
There was a point where
prime Taker.
He didn't look like he aged, and there was a point that holy shit, he aged.
Exactly,
and it was like. Yep. It was right on that teeter point. You're like, wow, he got old real quick.
Yes.
And I think it was what was it? Between 2000, probably about 2008, 9, 10, and then 11. When was Brock? No. Yeah, that was
Brock was
that was 2012, I think. Because Punk was 2011. That's when he left the company. Wait, really?
What are you looking for? Help me out.
We're looking for the point in which
Lesnar, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Lesnar or Taker. What?
The Mania?
Yeah. What year? I want to say 2012.
Well, yeah. So it was obviously
was
WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, can you fact check this for me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
I want to be right. I want to make sure we have the facts straight because we've been called out so many
First
times.
of all, 30 is in 2014.
So am I right?
You said 12, so 2 years after. That was Brock and Taker.
No, 2 years before. Wait, just tell me what year.
2014. Brock Taker.
Was 2014?
Yes.
Damn, really?
Yes.
Oh, so Punk left in 2013. And then 2012 was
Hunter.
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to get my years right.
Trying to get everything in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
So he looked old at Brock 1.
Yes. At 30. From 30 on, that's where you saw the Undertaker's age.
Yeah. Because he was dead. He was dead at that Brock match.
I think the even the last Hunter match, he was starting to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, Punk,
Punk was a lot younger than the guys he was working. Well, no, because Lesnar was probably 30 at that point.
Yeah.
Holy shit. We've gone way off topic. So Edge and Undertaker, now it's oh no. I was not expecting that.
Good, because I have my other one and I'm good to go.
So one of mine is not going to make it, but which one's not going to make it? Do I do? Man, they're both great stories, though. Fuck. All three. I mean, that's the thing. The storylines are part of the match for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the payoff and then the match itself.
I
Fuck,
agree.
there's two. There's three really good ones. Well, there's four, but I already know what you're picking. Oh, no. Fuck. I already put one on a list. So maybe that's my justification to not put it on this list.
Whatever helps you sleep.
All right. I don't know or think I'm going to be wrong.
Okay.
Although I might. But I think this is one of my recent, and I say recent very loosely, but more recent than not, one of my favorite Mania storylines, and that's Punk and Taker.
Really?
Absolutely. That was like sink your teeth
into
both ends. And the match was great too. I mean, him being like, look, just like him and Michaels had that great chemistry because of the way that Michaels works, and Taker can kind of be there to do his cool shit too. Like Punk works similar to Michaels to where he's an agile person who can do a lot.
Yeah.
And you don't really lose it because he's like, oh, yeah, he's just a small guy. He makes up for it being a fantastic wrestler, just like Michaels. Because Michaels is a small guy compared to you, nonetheless, fucking The Undertaker.
Yeah.
So, and I loved every second. I loved to hate Punk. Like, because that's the thing. I loved Punk, but man, it's almost to the point of where you knew and you loved to hate him. Like he brought back that feeling of like with the urn and Paul Bear, like everything played, and it's like vividly into my memory how much I like, because watch it with my dad. He's the echo of the room. Like you can gauge the room by him, and it makes you help that feeling too.
Yeah,
it also helps you laugh.
That's true.
But he is like he's still kayfabe. He's still 100% kayfabe. I don't know how he did it. I guess not knowing the internet.
You'll find out in about 20 years when you're 100% kayfabe again.
Where you just give up and you're just like, fuck it. I am going to cheer and boo whoever they tell me to.
Exactly.
And I'm going to do it with passion.
Look, wait, how long has your dad been married?
I'm 35, so 36, 37 years.
There you go. He just does what he's told and just goes with it.
Just go with it.
That's why he's been married so long. So there you go.
Pretty much it. Find a woman that drives you nuts and you're just like, whoop, cash out and watch wrestling.
Exactly.
Secret to life.
All right. So I got to follow that, which I didn't expect. I'm surprised. The two you put on, I did not expect you to put on. Well, no.
The first one I did.
Even though I don't agree with it, I see why it should be.
When I thought of Essential Undertaker matches, that was one of the first ones that came to mind from just a shot at memory.
I got you. All right, so I'm putting this one on.
Now you don't know which way I'm going to go.
Yeah, I want to make sure this one is on, and I think 95% of people agree with me that this is the best one. Other people will say differently, but HBK Mania 25.
Yeah.
The first one,
absolutely.
The light versus dark, and like some people I've heard, they've said that they prefer 26 over it because it's his career. But I think 25.
I might have actually said that. No, did I say that in the Shawn Michaels one?
You might have.
I might have, but I don't know. I don't think I agree with myself. 25 is better.
It is better.
25 is better. If I said 26 was better, I wasn't thinking. Or I was just trying to be an asshole. I was trying to be argumentative for argumentative's sake, but no, okay. 25 is better. But I will die on the hill that Bayley and Sasha 1 is better than 2.
We can do research on that. We can watch both.
Yeah,
we'll decide.
All right.
But yeah, so WrestleMania
we have enough
25.
We don't even have enough time to watch regular fucking TV wrestling.
I know we don't.
Although I would thoroughly enjoy. Like just one night of the week, just go back and watch something. We should do that
like
tonight.
Old wrestling.
No, just watch a couple matches.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Of older wrestling.
Yeah,
I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, so we got our plan for after this.
Yeah.
So
let's get this along so we can watch some wrestling.
Yeah. So HBK, I will say this: HBK Taker. As much as I am not a huge fan of, like, they're not my top favorites. I mean, I like them both. I think they're great.
Yeah. You see their talent.
In the ring. Yeah, I know they're talented, and I know that they put on like some of the best matches of my favorite matches with my favorite wrestlers. Like, I will save this for my 5th pick.
Okay.
Like one of my favorites.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it might be like the greatest WrestleMania match
of all time.
It might be. As much as it pains, me.
Why does it pain you?
Because I want it to be someone else.
Why? You're talking about the two guys that represent.
I know,
when you
but
think of WrestleMania, you think of Shawn Michaels, and you think of Undertaker.
I also think of Rock and Austin, though.
When you hear WrestleMania, you think more of Rock Austin than you do Taker Michaels?
I do because I like them both better. That's why.
Okay.
But if I'm saying right now that I think Taker Michaels edges out Rock and Austin. That's my favorite of WrestleMania feuds.
Yeah.
Is those two.
Yeah.
But God damn it, that match was good. But you know what? One of my favorite matches too is the Iron Man with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Like Shawn Michaels is up there when you put like greatest matches of all time together. That's why that was hard as shit doing that one.
Yeah.
Because he had like great wrestling matches, but then they added storyline on them. You're like, oh fuck. But no, I don't. That should be like number one. Like you just said that what should have been the number one. Like if you were to put them on Essential, it might be an Essential wrestling. Like just in general, that might be essential just for storytelling and match and like the way that people still use this format for today's wrestling. The near falls, everything, not to this extent, not as well executed all the time, although NXT was doing it very well at a very high standard. But this is like standard bearer for like emotionally invested in a wrestling match from start to finish, period. Everything.
Yes.
Like if you're looking at, here's the blueprint. Do it.
Yep, exactly.
Get the people excited and invested and wanting more. Set yourself up for another year.
Yeah, exactly what they did.
Yeah, I mean, it's all around incredible. I mean, you have two of the biggest names to ever walk the squared circle, walk the ramp down to the squared circle, walk around the squared circle, maybe on the apron, maybe down on the I don't know.
You're still up. You got your last pick.
Oh, I already know what my last pick is.
Okay.
It's not going to be a
man. You're going to leave it out, aren't you?
I am because
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so angry right now. You're going to go for some early 90s bullshit instead of the match we both know.
It's not early. It's not early 90s.
No?
No.
You said something from your childhood. Like
it's late 90s. I'm a teenager at this point.
Okay. All right.
It's late childhood.
Still, it doesn't beat.
Are you sure?
Yes. Go ahead. Say what it is.
You know what it is?
No, I don't. But I guarantee it's not as good as the one I'm thinking of.
I know which one you're thinking of, and we just watched it.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Come on. I want to hear it now.
Now you got me torn.
Why?
Because it should be on here, but you fucked me with the Edge one.
I don't think it should.
Oh, the one I'm thinking of right now is better than the Edge one.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll give you that argument, but I definitely don't.
You got me torn. You don't think it's better than the one I'm going to say?
No, because if the one you're going to say you were an early teenager, then absolutely not. Because the one I'm looking at, you were definitely not an early teenager when this happened.
No, I was probably like 20 something when that happened.
So,
all right.
Did I sucker you in?
You might have. This is why
look.
I somehow should have taken 2 picks because I know
exactly. You were going to give me 3 in the beginning because I always fuck you up with 3. You're like, no.
Yeah, but now I feel guilty for no reason whatsoever to not put on the one I want, to put on the one that probably should be on there. But I don't want it to. Damn it.
Put yours on.
God damn it, it was good.
What it is?
All right, I'll do it.
What?
I'll do the one that should be on there over the one that probably should be on there over Edge and Taker. It's the end of an era with Triple H and Taker. I mean, God damn it, that was just a fantastic match too.
Okay, so the one that you were going to put on, what is it?
SummerSlam 98, Taker and Austin.
The funny thing is, as I realized that, I'm telling you to keep it off, and it's the next one I would have put on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, it is not better than Hunter, end of an era. It's not. It's a great match. You're right. It's like 5A, but I agree. But Hunter is definitely better. Hunter, end of an era. Shawn Michaels is the ref. In the Hell in a Cell, where all 3 of them are most famous, like it's everything. It has to be on there.
You don't have to sell me. I mean, I know
it has to be on there.
It should. Austin should have been above Edge.
I'll give you that. I feel like
what if we left out like Batista? You're not a big fan of Batista.
You could remove Batista from my memory, and I would not care it.
Really?
I don't think he's done anything that anyone else couldn't have done if they were put in his position in Evolution.
Interesting.
I feel like Jindrak could have been what Batista was.
He wasn't as big as Batista.
No, he was the one who was supposed to be there. He was supposed to be instead of Batista. It was supposed to be Mark Jindrak.
Jindrak.
Yeah, that's who it was supposed to be.
So why wasn't it?
I forget the story. They said the story a million times in like the documentaries and stuff. But I mean, I don't think he's a Vince guy. He's a big body guy. Don't get me wrong. He was good in the ring, but anyone can train to be good in the ring if you're athletic. And Batista was lunky. He was, I don't know. I never really saw it with Batista. And that's why when he came back and he won the Rumble.
He's definitely the least of the Evolution. I think I have Orton at the top of my Evolution.
Wait, of all time?
In their career, I think I had during Evolution. I think.
Oh, okay. I
think Orton was the best of Evolution.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, Flair was just there to be a freaking manager for the most part.
Yeah,
he wasn't really doing shit.
No, but yeah. Batista. I could care less. Now we happened to see his retirement match, which was cool, I guess. But
yeah, it was cool. It was lengthy.
But I mean, look, we got to see Triple H's last WrestleMania match too.
That was cool.
All in the same match.
Yep. It's a lot I don't remember about those matches. That's how long that night was.
It was a very long night, for sure.
I don't know if I like the 2-show idea, though.
Mania being 2 nights, I think, is perfect.
You think?
I do.
What if they just didn't do that, made it a 5-hour show, took off some of the shit, and put it on Saturday? Would you like that more? If they made it a true spectacle?
No, I wouldn't.
No?
I like it because it makes it feel like Wrestle Kingdom.
Well,
like
Mania wasn't Mania doing it before?
Well, like
Wrestle Kingdom?
Not Wrestle Kingdom. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Not Wrestle Kingdom. Sort of like the G1. How you have multiple days and you lead up. Like I like the multiple day thing.
Up, though.
What do you?
Yeah, no, like I'm saying, like, yeah, but that's like a tournament.
Yeah, I know, but
if this was like that, and there was a 2 night where the winner of night 1 fought the champion of night 2. If it was like that, that would be awesome.
I'm just saying I like the multiple nights because you get more people from the roster sometime on the grandest stage of them all.
Yeah, but are some matches forgettable? Are some matches not supposed to be there?
You can say that about any of them, though. You can go down Manias and say that.
Yeah, but I'm saying to put the best possible card with the most thought out storylines and just make it 1 night with 5 hours or 4 or 5 hours, or do it how they used to do it, make it 3.5, 4 hours, and put together the best possible. And you don't have to have everyone go 30, 40 minutes, and you don't need fucking crazy.
But that's the thing is that, okay, with your idea, say, so you're capping it at 4?
I'll cap it at 5.
Cap it at 5?
If it's on a Saturday and they went from 7 to midnight.
I feel like you're not going to get enough quality matches in that 5 hours.
Well, we'll cap it at 4 then.
I think you make it even less. You make the likelihood of that less then.
No, if you sink your teeth in the 6 storylines, 7 storylines, like they try to rush there's too many pay-per-views, one. So you try to rush everything. There's too much going on. If you just eliminated 3 months of pay-per-views and built towards Mania the right way, from Rumble to Mania, and the road to WrestleMania is actual storylines with a Rumble winner in each group that is already storyline. But you have to build that person prior to be a threat after they win that Rumble. And then you have your 2 main matches. You have 2 main matches already for 2 titles. So that means you have a tag team that you could do something with. You could do something with the tag team and just have 1 tag team title, not have 2, because that's crazy. Because I don't even know who the fuck either of them is. I know the Usos there's a good chance that they're the tag team champions of 1 show.
And the Alpha Academy is the other.
Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. Wouldn't have guessed it. So you really only need 1 for that company. But you could have them go together, build a storyline like that, do something. You have a full women's division. You have 2 mid cards.
Wait. Your women's division. What's your women's division doing?
For
main title and women's tag titles, or no? What women are you keeping off?
What women am I keeping off?
Yeah.
Whichever ones aren't in a valuable storyline, just like the bulk of the men's roster.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you have two Rumble winners.
Yeah.
You have the tag.
Yeah.
You have the women's tag.
No, I don't have the women's tag on there. They don't have women's. I would have to build a women's tag roster.
That's what
I'm not even talking about that. I would have not did tag titles and done a mid-card title.
Because you have obviously your United States and your Intercontinental.
And I would have done I don't know, call it whatever you want. You can call it the Divas Championship and have it the mid-card title. I don't care, but I would have that over the tag titles, and I would build that. Or I would build a meaningful storyline between two of the women. I mean, you could always rely on the 4 horsewomen. They don't need titles around them, but if you're building up a roster, you can have done something. Liv Morgan's got an underdog story. She could have won the Rumble, honestly.
All right, so you have 6 matches as of right now for a 5-hour show or 4-hour show.
Oh, well, then I have people at my disposal for meaningful matchups. I have Owens, I have Rollins, I have
Styles, Edge.
I have people that I can fulfill 2-3 more matches. No problem. And I also have a pre-show where I can do and get everyone included and do those stupid battle royals.
The stupid battle royals.
The stupid battle royals. You want to see people? Stupid battle royals.
Well, and that's the biggest thing is that's the roster sucker.
I would make it
just
one
everybody.
day. One day.
I liked it too.
I get it, but I need meaningful storylines. Like the only thing, like I know last night they kicked off the Edge Styles. That's fine.
And it was a really good way of doing it.
I would even put that in my matches I would make for Mania.
Mm-hmm.
But you got Owens teetering with the idea of Stone Cold,
which is probably going to happen.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So there's match 2. You have Roman, you have Brock. Good.
Amazing.
In.
Yep.
You have Becky, Bianca. In. Charlotte, Ronda. In. What am I doing? You have your main storylines. What else am I doing? Who else am I running?
Mysterios versus Miz and Logan Paul.
No. Out. Pre-show. That takes place in one of the battle royals.
Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville for the Intercontinental title.
Absolutely out. Out the door faster than fucking
Finn Balor versus Damian Priest for the United States title.
For a rematch. No, out.
You're gonna have that.
No,
wait. You haven't done anything with Finn Balor in how many years?
Okay,
and he finally wins a title.
I have people that I need to get on the roster. I have an interesting idea for a title match for a Mania, a thing that they got rid of, but I think they should bring back a United States ladder match.
Okay,
where you have Balor, Priest, and put in a couple other people. There you go. Great match.
You're probably gonna have to put in Rollins in that.
Maybe
if you're doing it.
You know what? Rollins as a mid-card champion has never steered me wrong. So Rollins would win that.
Mm-hmm. Especially
this integration of Rollins where he's great. He's just a crazy nut job. Let him elevate some people.
Yeah.
Do a US Open challenge, but then have nobody come out ever. And then build that up for a reveal or something. Just have no one answer his challenge for weeks.
I found out this is really bad because we were talking about this before, the women's tag champions.
Yes.
We had no idea who they were.
Yeah, who is it?
It's Carmella and Queen
Latifah.
No, Zelina. Yes. They are the women's
Would
tag
it be
champions.
more interesting if it was Queen Latifah, though? Would it?
It would. Yes, it would.
Would it?
I would actually make it Queen Latifah and Queen Zelina. I would take out Carmella completely.
Either or. They have a show with Carmella and Corey Graves. Is this a thing?
It is. It's a
Who the fuck asked for that?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, good.
And it's like a docuseries and it follows them. And basically, all they're doing is talking about them having sex and where they're going to have sex next. And apparently, what their goal is to make people more comfortable with talking about sex openly and publicly and being cool with it. I mean, again, that's not strictly what the fucking series is about.
Are you sure?
I swear.
I don't think you sound too sure about this.
No, but that's literally it's what they were talking about because Corey talked about it on his podcast, and
he still has a podcast.
Yeah, After the Bell. It's a WWE podcast.
Yeah, they should get us instead.
but this is a new, no, for real. Like
You can guarantee
just
we're not talking about sex.
it's just following them in their lives, but apparently like
Cool.
They talk about it and like flaunt it a lot apparently in this show. I don't know.
All right, I'm out on that too.
Yeah.
So I have my matches for Mania. I made it one night.
I'm still really, really excited for this Mania. And there's some that I really could care less. I agree.
Yeah.
Like the Logan Paul thing.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind the Knoxville and Sami Zayn thing because I really like Knoxville. I really like Sami Zayn. I think it could be entertaining. And now you have this rumor. I did want to talk about this before we end the show.
Okay,
Since we're talking about Mania, the rumor of Pat McAfee versus Vince McMahon at WrestleMania. Now, I don't think that's actually going to have a 76-year-old man, even though it is crazy as Vince, in the ring at WrestleMania taking bumps.
Why would you get rid of Shane? This seems perfect for Shane.
It does. But Shane booked himself to the moon in the Rumble, so they didn't like that very much.
Who gave him booking fucking rights? Shane McMahon of all people.
I don't know. But anyway,
all he's good at is jumping off things.
With this Pat McAfee thing, and Thursday afternoon, he has Vince on his show on YouTube.
Okay.
So this is where this angle is going to begin. Yes. I think it's going to be Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory and McMahon in Austin Theory's corner. I think that's where this is going. More likely, it'll be entertaining because Pat McAfee's never not entertaining. So
I'm out.
I think
I'm
that's
out on it.
Would you rather be in if it was Vince?
I'd rather be in if it was Shane.
Okay. But if you had the choice between Vince and Austin Theory,
Vince, 100%.
Huh.
Fucking file out the fucking 7-year-old man. Put the chains on him. Let me see those saggy tits walking down the road. The fucking strolling he just shit himself.
But yeah,
they should really go after Conor McGregor. They should try.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
They